Namaste, hello, good afternoon. When I was out and I was looking for books, one book that I did find is the Dhammapada, the sayings of Buddha. Anyway, I haven't gone through this text before, and so I thought it might be a little fun to go through some of it together. Anyway, the Dhammapada, it says, is a collection of sayings of the Buddha that was written 563 to 483 BC. And they were originally written in Pali, which was the language of Southern Buddhism. So, anyway, I thought we would start to go through and see what it says. Number 1, choices. So I'm going to read it and then I'll just give you my take and reflections on it, commentary about it as we go through. Okay. Choices. We are what we think. Well, okay. Already with sentence 1, I have something to say. We are what we think. When one is in mind, one has the tendency to think they are what they think. Okay? That it makes up their construction, or their, what I like to call it, the great soap opera of who and what they think they are. One is never that, but this is what one uses in order to construct an ego image about who and what they think they are. Okay, so let's continue to go forward. We are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make the world. Right, it's what constructs your soap opera of who and what you think you are. Speak or act with an impure mind, and trouble will follow you, as the wheel follows the ox that draws the cart. Exactly. When you speak and act with an impure mind, then you will continue to have trouble. Okay? You will continue to construct things that are you're feeling against you, and then it will just construct more of the same. And this is what happens with people that get into conspiracy theories, etc. They start or getting into paranoia. One can descend into paranoia because you think, oh, somebody's watching me, somebody's this, and the more you look, the more you construct that where you think people are watching you, whatever. Okay, and it's just an effect of mind, and one continues to build this grandiose story. Okay, so let's continue to see what we have here. We are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts. Again, I want to preface that to say all that we think we are arises with the thoughts. There is something prior to thoughts, which we actually are, that has nothing to do with this ego identification that one constructs in the world of divisory or the divider world, okay? With our thoughts, we make the world. Right, it's what we construct our little soap opera out of. Speak or act with a pure mind, and happiness will follow you as your shadow, unshakable. Okay? So yes, you're going to be absolutely much happier if you construct a happy mind and you're happy within your existence, happy accepting of what you have and where you are, etc. If you look and you see the positive rather than the negative. And this is, we'll go on to here and let's see what we have here. Look how he abused me and beat me. how he threw me down and he robbed me. Live with such thoughts and you live in hate. Just like these Nityananda devotees. Meanwhile, back at the Nityananda devotee debacle, once again, I went to one video and the girl was there, and a year ago, they were saying, she was speaking about, well, Nityananda, if they don't agree with them, then you go and find out where they are and you talk with them and, discuss it and everything. A year later, what does the video say? She comes out and says, this is the same person that now says a year later, if they say something against Nityananda, destroy them. Use the foulest language. Do whatever you can to absolutely destroy them. Okay. So again, live with such thoughts and you live in hate. Okay. And like I said, when you get to realization, you cannot hate somebody. You can be really unhappy with what they're doing, but hating somebody is not possible. But if you live in this construct of look what they're doing, and what she says, if somebody says something against Nityananda, then they're killing him. They're absolutely trying to kill him, and so you have every cosmic right to go after them and destroy them. Nobody's trying to kill Nityananda. One is trying to awaken people to the fact that he is not what he presents himself to be. There's a big difference between that and killing somebody. Okay? So let's go on and see what this says. Look how he abused me and beat me. And this is what happens too. When you've been to a fake guru, a fraud guru, it says, how he threw me down and robbed me. Okay? You can get stuck in that loop of the poor me syndrome. Look what happened to me. Oh my God, look what happened to me. He did this to me. He did that to me. He stole my money. He abused me. And you can stay in that loop, and then you remain in hate, remain in fear, you remain in very an unhappy existence. So you can stay in that loop as well, And in order to come out of that loop, you have to abandon such thoughts and live in love. Okay? You have to come back to love. Okay? In order to, again, be viable in this world where you will have a good existence. Okay? In this world, hate never yet dispelled hate. Okay? So, again, Nityananda people, you're going to get the very thing you don't want. If you continue to spew hate, continue to spew this poison, what you're going to get back is not going to be a turnaround to say, how fabulous Nityananda is. You're going to get a pushback, and you're going to get a pushback hard. You're not going to accomplish what you want. Okay? It's not going to happen. Only love dispels hate. This is the law. Ancient and inexhaustible. Okay? So you can hate all you want, but it's not going to serve your purpose. Again, when I speak out, it's not from a place of hate, it's from a place of love, because I don't want people caught in that trap. I want to see them come out of it and have a beneficial existence. Okay? It says, you too shall pass away. Knowing this, how can you quarrel? I don't care who it is on this planet, anybody in a corporeal body, that corporeal body is going to finally give up the ghost. Okay? And then you move on. Okay? Actually, you are eternal, but you are not eternally in this form. Okay? So you will pass away. So why are you wasting your limited time that you have here to find realization. Because when you're spewing hate and you're staying stuck, or you're staying stuck in I've been abused and I've been all these problems, and you stay stuck in the poor me syndrome, you're not going to go anywhere. You're going to keep spinning your wheels, okay? So, again, better to be silent, be within yourself, and find out the truth of being. Let's continue forward. How easily the wind overturns a frail tree. If you don't have rooting, you're going to be easily pushed over. Okay, how do you get rooting? It's by knowing who and what you are beyond this form. Okay, so you need to get those roots to be rooted. In order to do that, you need to stop and observe, go into stilling of mind, and look and see what's there and what's not there. Okay, let's continue forward. Seek happiness in the senses, indulge in food and sleep, and you too will be uprooted. If you just keep chasing the play and the play and the play and the play, rather than stopping and looking deeper, you'll be soon uprooted like the tree. You have no grounding, you have no mooring, you have nothing to keep you, to keep you steady. Okay? The wind cannot overturn a mountain. Temptation cannot touch the man who is awake, strong, and humble, who masters himself and minds the law. There is no temptation when you know who and what you are. What is the essence of being? What is there to tempt one? What is there to chase after? One is fulfilled. One has the essence of life. One has. So one is not chasing this fake guru or this power or that power or this drama or that drama. One has everything that they need. It's always here. It's always present. In every moment, in every second, in every breath. Okay? If a man's thoughts are muddy, if he is reckless and full of deceit, how can he wear the yellow robe? Okay? Same thing. I don't care if it's a yellow robe. I don't care if it's a saffron-colored robe. I don't care what color it is. This points to the fact that if you are reckless and you're full of deceit, you cannot call yourself a monk. You cannot call yourself a sadhu. You cannot call yourself a guru. If your mind is murky, if your thoughts are muddy. Okay? Whoever is master of his own nature, bright, clear, and true, he may indeed wear the yellow robe. Okay, may. Don't have to. Doesn't matter what you wear when you come to this point. When you come to realization and the essence of being, it doesn't matter what you wear. Okay? But if you choose to present as a spiritual adept, you have every right to present as such. Okay. Mistaking the false for the true and the true for the false, you overlook the heart and you fill yourself with desire. Okay. You overlook the heart. What is the first thing I tell my students? Stay in the heart. Stay in the heart. Stay in the heart. Okay. We're not going to be looking for this desire and that desire. We're not chasing powers. We're not chasing third eye meditations. We're not chasing the astral realms. We're not chasing any of these dramas. Okay? Stay in the heart. That is where you'll find it. That is where the altar of truth is. That is where that flame of the being of self resides. Just like in the temple it resides, or the Holy of Holies, whichever. If you're Christian, you would say it's in the Holy of Holies. Or if it's in a Hindu temple, it's in the sanctorium, sanctum, okay? Same thing. It's in that inner place, the inner place, the inner place. Okay? That inner place Your body is the temple, and that inner place is the heart, and that is where you will find, and that is where you seek, and that is where you will find the truth of being. Okay? See the false as false and the true as true. Look into your heart, follow your nature. An unreflecting mind is a poor roof. Passion, like rain, floods the house. But if the roof is strong, there is shelter. Okay? Passion can flood your being, but you need something on, to protect yourself. You need something here. You need something of substance, to keep you. Okay? Whoever follows impure thoughts suffers in this world and the next. Okay? And I guarantee, like I said, these ones of these fake gurus that want to go chasing after people, they want to be so hate-filled, nasty, producing curses, thinking they can curse someone, thinking they have all this power. What kind of a mind are they living in? They're living in a hate-filled mind. They're living in a delusion of power that they do not have. Okay? And they will suffer in this world and the next. Okay? In both worlds, they suffer. And how greatly when he sees the wrong he has done. Such as these fake gurus. Okay? They're following impure thoughts. What's this impure thought? I'm going to charge money. I'm going to make a lot of money. Okay? I'm going to make a course. I'm going to sell it. I'm going to make a lot of money. Okay? That's not that, a genuine spiritual guru gives from the heart. We give because we want to see humanity free. We're not there to make a lot of money. Never, 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 never. This is not the way of a genuine guru. We never do that. Okay? Yes, we appreciate offerings. We appreciate if you want to give back for the knowledge you're being given. Of course, it's right. Any religion teaches that you tithe or you give back to those. Siddhananda's here. That you give back to support your guru, but you do not charge for courses and say, if you don't have the money, you're not worth it. You're not worthy. That never. So whoever follows the law is joyful here and joyful there. In both worlds he rejoices, and how greatly when he sees the good that he has done. Self-explanatory. Okay. For great is the harvest in this world, and greater still in the next. However many holy words you read, however many you speak, what good will they do you if you do not act upon them? Okay. It's not just about reading these things and talking. It's in your actions. Once again, you will know them by the fruit. What is the fruit? The actions, the outcome, what you're presenting in the world. Okay? Not enough just to read about it. Okay? Not enough just to get the talk. You have to walk the walk. Can't just do the talk. You have to walk the walk. Okay? Are you a shepherd who counts another man's sheep, never sharing the way? Okay? Read as few words as you like and speak fewer, but act upon the law. You do what you know you should do. You give back where you know you can give back. You aid where you know you can aid. Okay? Give up the old ways, passion, enmity, folly. Know the truth and find peace and share the way. So that's chapter 1. So if you have somebody that's speaking truth and giving good guidance, then of course, if somebody asks, then you help to share that. You give back what you can give back. You give the wisdom that you know that you can give. You give that back. Okay, and try to aid humanity. Okay, so we will leave that there. That's chapter 1 of the Dhammapada. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for tuning in. Namaste. Bye.